right, I want to move on to speak about Ibrahim Konate, because, you know, I'm liking this little good news corner we're having here for a minute. Fabrizio Romano gave an update on the situation with Ibrahim Konate, and it's a positive update. Fabrizio Romano said Liverpool are making very good progress in negotiations with Ibrahim Konate. Salary is almost agreed, just some small details remaining of the deal. And look, the big man deserves that deal. You know, he was on the bench for the first game of the season when the manager decided to go with Virgil van Dijk and Jarell Quansah. Tactically, the manager took off Quansah at half-time, and since that moment, Ibrahim Konate has seized the opportunity to remind us and the footballing world why we brought him in and what he's about. And he has been phenomenal this season. We'll always give the plaudits to Gravenberch as being the most improved this season, and rightly so. But the big man has been brilliant at the back, and the news that Ibrahim Konate is going to commit his future to the football club, that is something worth celebrating. So hopefully we get that confirmation soon. And I never mean to underplay these things, by the way, because it's brilliant to hear about Ibu. It's brilliant to hear about Quansah. It's brilliant to hear these positive bits of news, but they're not the big three that we're waiting on. The big three that are making us anxious. It's always good to get them out of the way, but, you know, we need to figure out what's going on with the big three contracts. So does Diaz get a new deal soon? It's an interesting question, Kyle, and I've debated this a little bit back and forth with David Lynch, because he's got just under 3 years on his Liverpool deal, Luis Diaz. So if you look at it from the club's perspective, they could say, well, now isn't the time. We have more than enough time to sort out a contract with Luis Diaz in a year or so. My view is, if he continues to show the brilliant form that he started this season with, and he continues to find the back of the net and assist and do all the things he's doing, well, then you don't want him feeling undervalued. You don't want him feeling underpaid. You want to make sure that you see him in your future, but he sees you in his future as well. So I would urge the club to get that situation sorted soon, because we don't want to see a situation where he's looking around at Trent getting a deal, Virgil getting a deal, Mo getting a deal, Ibu getting a deal, everybody getting pay rises. But yeah, he's been one of the stellar performers this year so far, and I feel like I could understand if he felt a little bit annoyed by it. So definitely not one to panic about yet, but certainly one worth keeping an eye on.